along with me as we explore a few exhibitions currently on view in Chelsea. Roberto Hio Demontes, born in 1950 in Guadalajara, Mexico, is a painter whose works seamlessly blend irreverence with seriousness, purpose with inconclusiveness. His canvases serve as fertile terrain, exploring hidden images and forgotten or imagined stories within the exuberant tapestry of everyday life. Figures float in abstraction, misfits and explorers in their own habitat, as he realigns the spaces between the real and the imaginary. As a teenager, Hio Demontes and his family relocated to the United States, where he later earned a BFA and an MFA from Otis Art Institute in Los Angeles. Engaging with the Chicano art movement, he developed relationships with influential artists. In the 1980s, he returned to Mexico City, contributing to the Museo de Arte Moderno and Arts Visuals, a prestigious arts journal exploring the visual culture in Latin America. Returning to Los Angeles, he concentrated on his painting practice, exhibiting widely and contributing to the creation of Los Angeles contemporary exhibitions. In 2000, Hio Demontes and his partner Eddie moved to La Panita, a fishing town on the Pacific coast of Nayarit, Mexico. Settling in, he continued his painting practice, overlooking the town plaza, reflecting the vibrant scenes that surrounded him. Hio Demontes' surrealism-infused paintings drew from a rich tapestry of pre-Columbian iconography, everyday life experiences, and contemporary art references. His art explores themes of belonging and perception, reflecting on his own immigrant experience and his association with the Chicano movement during the 1968 protests for education equality. As his practice evolved, Hio Demontes became a pivotal figure in fostering an artistic vanguard. His psychologically intricate artworks began embodying themes of danger, sensuality, death, and transformation. Since relocating to La Panita in 2006, his art has evolved further, portraying scenes of tropical opulence and sensuality, while subtly questioning life, love, mortality, and the uncertainties of the present. The theme of queerness, a recurrent motif in Hio Demontes' work, has gained recognition as a long-standing element in his paintings. His exploration of the human body as a contested realm of fantasy, play, desire, and humor is vividly depicted in recent pieces like Peculiar Intimacy, Wrecked, and Catch. These works showcase ambiguously gendered figures and male bodies captured in moments of emotion and connection. Reverence in Blue, his latest exhibition, features captivating works like Sylvia and Anna, paying tribute to two trans women from the 1970s in Los Angeles. The use of veiled motifs dating back to the 1990s expresses themes of loss and erasure during the early AIDS epidemic. The veil, like water or curtains, signifies transition from public to private, known to unknown, and life to death. Reverence in Blue invites visitors to immerse themselves in Hio Demontes' world, where memory, connection, and loss are woven into the rich detail, delicate veils, and myriad shades of blue that define his recent works. This exhibition follows his participation in the 2022 Venice Biennale exhibition, The Milk of Dreams. The next exhibition we're going to see is Robert Ryman at David Zwirner. Robert Ryman stands as a revered figure in the art world, known for his distinctive tactile works that exclusively employ white paint in its myriad forms. Operating outside the confines of established artistic labels, like abstract expressionism and minimalism. Ryman's art centers on the physical act of applying paint to a variety of surfaces, from traditional canvas to unconventional materials like aluminum, vinyl, and newsprint. His innovative approach, which emerged in the 1960s, prioritizes the tangible process of painting over explicit representational or abstract imagery. Born in Nashville, Texas, Ryman initially pursued a career as a jazz musician after completing studies at the Tennessee Polytechnical Institute and the George Peabody College for Teachers. However, a job as a security guard at the Museum of Modern Art in 1952 marked a pivotal moment, sparking Ryman's lifelong dedication to painting. His first solo exhibition took place at Paul Bianchini Gallery in New York in 1967, launching a series of influential shows at renowned galleries in Europe and the United States. In 2021, the Ryman estate joined David Zwirner, leading to his inaugural solo presentation at the gallery, The Last Paintings, in 2022. The exhibition, titled Robert Ryman, 1961 through 1964, unfolded at David Zwirner in New York, offering a profound exploration of Ryman's early years. The exhibition was organized in collaboration with the artist's family. This retrospective delves into the period that laid the groundwork for Ryman's radical and inventive artistic practice. During the early 1960s, Ryman embarked on a journey to challenge and reinterpret the fundamental principles of painting. He experimented with diverse supports, materials, and the relationship between frame and wall, ultimately settling on the square format as his primary canvas. This exhibition showcases representative works from his formative era, including pieces with thick and pastel brushstrokes on both stretched and unstretched canvas, works on raw linen, and paintings of varying scales. Ryman's commitment to the square format and his exploration of color, particularly white, are evident throughout these early works. The exhibition highlights Ryman's use of subtle suggestions of colorful underpainting, enhancing the viewer's experience. Paintings on untreated canvas create intriguing color contrasts with beige and brown supports. This comprehensive presentation sheds light on Ryman's foundational ideas, which would continue to evolve throughout his prolific 60-year career. This retrospective marks one of the most extensive exhibitions of Ryman's early 1960s paintings, providing a detailed examination not seen since his celebrated 1993 through 1994 retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. Ryman's artistic journey is a testament to his enduring influence, with his work showcased in major institutions worldwide. The next exhibition we're going to see is Eric and Mack at Paula Cooper Gallery. Eric and Mack is an artist who transcends traditional boundaries, seamlessly merging elements of fine art, fashion, and architecture. Recognizing himself as a painter within the realm of fabric, Mack's creations often transcend the conventional confines of the canvas, delving into dynamic interplay between painting and sculpture. His inaugural solo exhibition at Paula Cooper Gallery marks a significant milestone in his career, building on his representation in 2021 and his participation in 4 group exhibitions since 2020. Over the past year, Mack has undertaken prestigious residencies at the Chinati Foundation in Marfa and the American Academy in Rome, further enriching his artistic perspective. The focus of this exhibition is a mobile-like hanging structure suspended from the ceiling, adorned with cascading swaths of multicolored fabrics. This captivating installation, inspired by the classic fountain concept, emulates the fluidity of water, in a perpetual, self-sustaining cycle. Central to Mack's artistic process is the theme of regeneration, breathing new life into discarded materials. Mack amalgamates disparate elements, creating a visually stunning narrative. The gallery walls are adorned with a series of abstract assemblages, meticulously crafted by Mack. These works, defined by their use of found fabrics, serve as paintings that embody the physicality of each material. Mack views the collection of fabrics in each piece as an archive, preserving and showcasing his chosen materials while drawing attention to their aging process. The juxtaposition of fine silks, suiting, and graphic prints resulting in a dynamic interplay of tautness and curvature, softness and saturation, all within a vibrant spectrum of color. Born in 1987 in Columbia, Maryland, Eric Mack now resides and works in New York. Although he identifies as a painter, he consistently challenges the conventional canvas to stretcher format. Mack's exploration of color, form, and material as integral components of a compositional lexicon places the foundation of his practice in the investigation of painting within the expanded field. His primary medium consists of strained and dyed fabrics, steering away from the traditional artistic materials. The next exhibition we're going to see is Mit Jae-in at Silverlens. Mit Jae-in is a distinguished contemporary artist from Thailand. He is renowned for his unique and vibrant color-based artworks. His creative process involves the use of palette knives, hands, and fingers to produce densely layered pieces that challenge the conventional boundaries of painting. What sets Mit apart is his ability to merge both manual and optical labor, creating artworks that are not only visually striking, but also rooted in a profound physicality. The significance of Mit's work extends beyond the aesthetic realm. It serves as a conduit for engaging with various aesthetic, social, and political contexts. His artistic practice reflects a diverse array of influences, ranging from traditional dichotomies of Western and Eastern painting to the dynamic political landscape of Thailand. Since his return to Thailand in 1992, Mit Jae-in has actively participated in socially and politically engaged art campaigns. He played a pivotal role in founding 3 non-institutional initiatives crucial to Thai art practice and discourse: Chiang Mai Social Installation, the Midnight University, and the Land Foundation. In 2015, he established Cartelled Art Space in Bangkok, a gallery providing free space for artists to reflect on the political history and current context of the country and region. Furthermore, in 2017, he co-initiated the independent Bangkok Biennale. Silverlens New York is currently hosting Mit Jae-in's first solo exhibition in the United States. This exhibition, featuring many of his polychromatic, modular, and multi-perspectival serial forms developed over his 4-decade career, celebrates Mit's expanded painting as a form of social practice. The exhibition recreates the vibrant and interactive atmosphere of Mit's studio in Chiang Mai, where canvases in distinct shapes and colors hang from beams, overlay floors, and entangle walls. The physical, meditative, and playful rigor of Mit's work is evident in the scale, repetitive mark-making, and dense layers that carry the essence of time within the canvases. Mit's artistic language is deeply rooted in a ritual delineation of sovereign space, drawing inspiration from both anti-hierarchical aspirations of Buddhism and the anti-governable practice of indigenous highland or Zomian cultures, to which he belongs. The next show we're going to see is Alex Katz at Gladstone Gallery. Alex Katz's artistic journey began in Brooklyn in 1927, but it was the move to a diverse suburb in Queens in 1928 that set the stage for his formative years. Raised by Russian immigrant parents with a keen interest in poetry and the arts, particularly his mother, who had a background in Yiddish theater, Katz's early exposure to creative pursuits paved the way for his future in the art world. In 1946, Katz took a significant step in his artistic education by enrolling at the Cooper Union Art School in Manhattan. There, he immersed himself in modern art theories and techniques, Graduating in 1949, Katz received a scholarship for summer study at the Skowhegan School of Painting and Sculpture in Maine, an experience that would significantly impact his approach to painting. Unlike his earlier focus on modern art and drawing, Skowhegan encouraged Katz to paint from life, marking a pivotal shift in his artistic development. Katz's artistic exploration in the late 1950s delved into portraiture, with a notable emphasis on monochrome backgrounds, foreshadowing the pop art movement. The 1960s witnessed a significant shift in Katz's technique as he transitioned to painting directly on shaped aluminum sheets, creating freestanding or wall-mounted portraits. This period also saw his foray into large-scale paintings, influenced by visual language of film, television, and billboards. As the 1970s unfolded, Katz expanded his focus to portray groups of figures. The late 1980s and 1990s witnessed a notable shift towards large landscape paintings, characterized by a more immersive environmental approach. Katz experimented with night scenes, exploring new challenges in capturing light through branches. Entering the new millennium, Katz continued his artistic evolution, introducing more drastic cropping in individual portraits and exploring sequential compositions. The use of iPhone photography as a starting point for his creative process became a prominent feature in 2015. Alex Katz's artistic legacy is vast, with over 250 solo exhibitions and close to 500 group exhibitions internationally since 1951. Reflecting on Katz's artistic revolution, it becomes evident that he navigated through various movements and styles, always retaining a connection to his initial influences from post-war New York. His unique amalgamation of color fields, cinemascope framing, and intimate, broken realities has solidified his place as a quintessential American artist. As Katz entered the third decade of the 21st century, he continued to revisit and reinvent his earlier ideas, exploring new combinations that are more intimate, ubiquitous, and distinctly vernacular, while still retaining an essence of fragmentation. The next show we're going to see is Gary Hume at Matthew Mark's gallery. Gary Hume, a prominent contemporary English artist, has left an indelible mark on the art world with his distinctive style characterized by stylized depictions of everyday objects using high-glass industrial paint. Born in England in 1962, Hume's artistic journey unfolded as he graduated from Goldsmiths College in 1988. His unique approach to artistry revolves around the concept that the edge is the only thing that matters, a philosophy that manifests in his paintings through the collision of molten plates of color, each drawing with an abrupt impact. While Hume's work reflects an affinity for pop art, he diverges with a reticence of style and nuanced exploration of color not typically associated with the movement. The early 1990s marked his ascent to prominence as a member of the Young British Artists, sharing the spotlight with contemporaries like Damien Hirst and Liam Gillick. The artist's trajectory reached new heights when he represented Great Britain at the 1999 Venice Biennale. At the core of Hume's artistic expression are his paintings on aluminum panels. Notably, he employs high-gloss household enamel paint to create striking color combinations, drawing inspiration from personal memories and found images. His works span diverse motifs, ranging from flowers and animals to portraits of friends, family, and even celebrities. Through this eclectic mix, Hume explores painting's unique ability to evoke both beauty and pleasure, alongside complex emotions such as empathy, melancholy, and a sense of loss. In his own words, Hume articulates his relationship with the artistic process, stating, "There's no cathartic process in painting. I only get pleasure while there's a problem and I solve it. And then, of course, as soon as that's done, I need to make another problem." This perpetual cycle of challenge and resolution underscores the dynamic nature of his creative journey. This exhibition, comprising 11 new paintings created with household enamel on aluminum panels, unveils Hume's continued exploration of form and subject matter. Notably, several works within the collection feature images of swans, with Hume skillfully utilizing the birds' long necks, heads, and beaks to weave intricate compositions that blur the line between representation and abstraction. In Hume's own words, the objective of his art is to make beautiful singular objects that give people some pause in their life. They're about being human. This sentiment encapsulates the essence of his artistic philosophy, a pursuit of beauty, singularity, and a profound connection with the human experience. Thank you for coming with me on this gallery walk. I hope you had a lovely time, and if you have suggestions on shows you would like me to do tours of, please let me know in the comments.